They called his name, they beat the drum. They said his life was not his own.
They did not ask him if he was ready. They did not ask him if he was afraid.
This drum again? That drum does not speak for play.
When it calls or somebody's life changes, sometimes it ends.
Eze, you old men always talk like death is waiting behind every tree.
It's just the drum calling warriors. It has called warriors before. It has also called sacrifices. The village only celebrates the sound, not the meaning. We need to tell the younger ones the truth.
They shout once a year.
They told me, be quiet, woman. This is bigger than love. But how can death be sacred if it leaves no one home?
Be quiet, be still. This is how it has.
Nay, love, if you scrub that pot any harder, the ancestors will start complaining of headache.
If I don't scrub it well, they will complain with misfortune. Choose the complaint you prefer.
They say the drum will speak today. The men are already drinking like victory has been announced.
Men celebrate before they understand what they're celebrating.
Look at me, love. Are you afraid?
I'm not afraid of war, Akunna. I'm afraid of what our people call honor.
Domain. What do you mean? You talk like tomorrow is a trap.
Sometimes it is. How come we have more widows in our community?
How come our so-called warriors never came back?
Have you also noticed that our elderly men are always scared of this day?
When this war ends, I'll come see your father properly. I'll pay what must be paid. No more almost married. You'll be my wife. I know you are worried about me. I'll be fine. Change me.
Don't promise me future the gods might steal.
And even gods respect a man who knows what he wants.
Mama, the drum has started again. I can feel it in my bones.
Because you have sense. The drum does not beat like that for celebration. It beats like that for payment. We have lost so many strong men.
Tell me the truth. Not the village truth. The real one. The people think that the drum chooses the strongest man. But strength is not always what the spirits want.
Then what do they want? Appeasement, a life that quiets hungry ancestors, a name that will be carried into the bush and not return.
You mean sacrifice?
Ask yourself, how come the last 3 chosen men never returned? The village called it bravery. Bravery for what? Which war exactly?
Why didn't anybody say it?
Because the moment you say it, you become an enemy of tradition. And tradition kills enemies faster than war.
Then tell me, Mama, Why our people would rather bury their sons than bury a lie?
I was 10 years old when the lie was born.
10?
Back then, this land was called Umu-Eze Okala. We were not hiding behind shrines then. We were rich. Our barns were full. Our warriors were feared from river to hill. No village crossed our path without paying respect. Our king, Igwe Okala the Red Lion, strongest man to ever sit on that throne, fell in love with a woman from Umu-Agba, the neighboring land beyond the Black River, our enemies. His lover invited him for a feast. They knew he would come for her, so they prepared a welcome. The king did not travel alone. He went with his 10 greatest warriors. Men's songs were written about. There was Obina, his right hand, the man who fought 2 lions at once and tore them apart with bare hands. Abam, who once used nothing but a sharpened bone to kill 20 men when arrows ran out. Peter, 8 feet tall. He pulled trees from the ground and used them as his weapon to fight. And his younger brother Paul, also 8 feet, a cannibal by rumor. They said he ate the hearts of fallen enemies so their courage would never rise again. And then there was Kalu, 7.5 feet tall, broad as a doorway. The man with 3 heads and 1 body. His presence felt doubled, as if fear followed him before he arrived. Enemies dropped their weapons when they saw him. Some ran. Even our own warriors feared standing beside him. I was 10 years old when the lie was born.
I've heard those stories. I thought they were just fairy tales.
10 men who made nations kneel. They went to Umu-Agba for a feast, laughing, boasting, drunk on power.
This meat is tender tonight, and the drink is strong. And to our ancestors,
She poisoned them, every single one, the wine, the meat, the water.
By morning, the ground was covered with gods who could not breathe.
All of them?
All their heads are cut off
And hung at the entrance of Umu-Agba like trophies.
What happened to our people?
They came 3 days later, at dawn, with fire. They killed our men, burned our homes, left only women and children alive. So we would remember. To live, we agreed. Every year, every 3 months, we must offer our strongest man, send him across the river. Call it appeasing the gods. But there are no gods there, Nnenna. Only executioners.
So the drums.
You do not choose heroes, they choose payments. The elders you see today survived because they were weak and they learned to keep quiet.
And Akunna?
If he crosses that river, he will not return.
Then the drum will be wrong this time.
Before drum get meaning.
Child, when you challenge tradition, it will try to kill you first.
Then let it try.
No be sacrifice for wrong God. Children they shout for compound. Fire they all night time. Till one drum begin command.
If the drum calls my brother, our family name will rise. We will eat meat for months. Or we will bury him and call it honor. Don't speak bad words near the drum, I beg.
Today, the ancestors will choose who leads our men. The chosen name is not a gift, it is a burden, it is duty. My people, the time has come. Behold, the sacred drum! Yahweh! Let its voice unite us. Obiageli's son, Chima. Okorisa, Isaac! Okafusa Akunna!
Akunna, our lion, our shield!
The drum has chosen a sacrifice again.
Akunna! Akunna! Akunna!
Nnenna, what is the problem?
They don't want you to lead any war, Akunna. They want to send you across the river like the others. A drum didn't choose you for honor. It chose you for payment.
Stop! If anyone hears you, they will label you a cursed woman. They will say you're fighting the gods, not fighting elders.
Let them label me. I'm tired of watching women bury husbands and call it pride. I won't stand there and clap while they package you like meat.
What proof do you have? Don't bring madness into my head if you can back it.
I'm pregnant, Akunna, and I refuse to raise your child as a widow. I refuse. I will not become one more woman singing funeral songs for a man that tradition stole.
Pregnant?
Yes, and I'm telling you now because I need you alive more than I need you respected. You told him? I told him, and I told him I'm pregnant. If tradition wants blood, let it come for me too. I'm not scared again. Pregnancy makes you brave. It also makes you visible. These elders don't fear the gods. They fear strong men returning. They will silence you first.
Let them try.
If Akunna hesitates publicly, they will shame him. If you speak publicly, they will call you a witch. That is how tradition protects itself.
The chosen man is too loved. That love makes him dangerous. Tomorrow we do the binding rituals early. Once the chalk touches his chest, refusal becomes taboo. And the girl, the shrine girl, the one with sharp eyes, she will be controlled if she talks too much. We remind her that women who fight tradition don't die like normal people.
You people speak of killing like you're discussing yam. Is war not enough? Must our village also eat itself?
The elders are here. We bring the sacred chalk.
The circle is complete. Akunna, my brother, this is big. You're about to enter history. Don't let fear paint your face.
Fear is not my problem. It's the truth that has started speaking too loudly.
Truth? Which truth again? I beg, leave deep talk. Today is honor.
If what you said is true, then my whole life is a trap. They raise me like a weapon, just to hand me over.
They are afraid of strong men, Akunna. Not because strong men are evil. Because strong men remind cowards of who they are.
If I refuse, they will call me weak. They will turn the village against me.
Let them. Today, it's their mouth. Tomorrow, it's your grave. Choose which one you can survive.
I didn't call you out to talk big. I called you because the truth has reached my bed. They don't send warriors, they send sacrifices.
And we've been breathing quietly like rats. That ends! I've been vegetarian in public for too long. Let war return. Let me remember what fear tastes like.
What is the plan, Akunna? Talking won't stop drums. Only action stops drums. First, we speak, not to beg, to declare. Then we move before they can bind me with ritual. If we wait, the elders will lock the village into obedience again. Then we stand with you, not as shadows, as proof that warriors still exist. Today, our chosen son will be prepared. He will carry our peace on his back. He will go and settle what our fathers settled.
Did you see him arrive?
Umu-Eze Okala, before you sing for me, hear me. You have been lied to. This drum does not choose honor. It chooses death. And today I refuse to die quietly.
Ah! He has insulted the gods! Or he has finally spoken like a man that wants to live.
Akunna, mind your tongue. This is not your place to challenge what your ancestors agreed. You dare defy our ways? Our ancestors are disappointed. Our ancestors agreed because they were broken. I'm not broken. We are angry and disappointed. This defiance is unacceptable, and I will not volunteer as meat so cowards can sleep at night.
Does this mean our sons can grow? Does this mean we won't bury another husband? Or does it mean Umu-Agba will come and burn us again? If war comes, let it come. At least we will fight as humans, not as sheep lining up for slaughter.
Shut your mouth, shrine girl! Don't threaten her! If you want blood, start with me! Mika, Ndidi, Chika, Chinma, come out! You have been told warriors are gone. Look with your eyes. Warriors hid because tradition needed weakness to survive. But weakness has eaten us long enough.
God, he listened.
Sunset in the morning, old sign. The land is warning us or blessing us.
You are reopening a wound that was stitched with fear. If you fail, this village will drown in fire. The fire consumes all. Better fire than chains. Better a loud death than a quiet sacrifice.
Whatever happens, don't leave me inside their lie. Even if we lose, let us lose as truth.
I'm coming back, either with victory or with a story that will wake every sleeping child. We move! We move!
For the tribe, for the ancestors. March on, glory awaits.
Them talk same life. No be a moon. Them know us come if you ready. Them know us come if you ready. Them just stand down for village front. Come tell them what it must be. Them say na honor. Them say na tradition. But nobody
They think we are coming to beg. They think wrong.
Them call them beauty. Them call them pride. Them call them history. We when person die. I love them before drum play. I love them before drum shout. I love them before drum talk. I love them before crowd shout.
By dawn, another strong man will decorate our river. Somebody's coming!
This matter pass love, but how death go holy if you leave.
Charge! Into the trees!
Then why grave plenty, but nobody they protect them.
That is not a man!
Then teach us how to die with pride. Then teach us how to die with pride.
50 years ago, you killed our king. Tonight, history returns to collect interest.
Them talk say pass must rule us, no matter what's in it. No matter what's in it. We no born to be symbol, we no born to be warning. We born to grow gently, to wake see sun without mourning. But your love I'm louder when them things say no go return because he is the place called.
We had an agreement! You had victims.
But some story go end when person choose life. Choose life. Choose life.
We go home now. Blood calls us home. We return victorious.
This no be song of war. This no be song of blood.
Is it finished?
It will never happen
The
again.
sound of people. We finally
The drum will
know,
never choose
say,
again.
them no born to die for tradition.
What if the gods are angry? Silence!
Enough.
If gods need our sons to live, they are not gods worth serving. Set it on fire.
Our children will grow with fathers.
And no one will call fear tradition again.